You see, in the garden, when Adam and Eve got deceived, all of a sudden they realized that they were naked. I want to pull something out here. Adam and Eve was naked all along, and everything was perfectly all right with that. But because of sin, because of what Satan had instigated that brought about the fall, let me make it clear. Yes, Satan instigated and brought about their demise, but they didn't have to disobey God. That brought their separation from God. They didn't have to do it. So yes, Satan plot and instigate their demise, but they didn't have to fall. It's disobedience brought about their demise, not Satan. A whole lot of people plotting, but if you don't give in to what they're tempting you with, you will not fall. Anyhow, this is a point I want to make here concerning the principle of grace. When God came on the scene and he called for them, they responded that God said, "What happened? Did you eat from the tree?" And they say, "Yes." They said that they were naked. And God said, "Who told you you were naked? Did you eat from the tree?" And we know Adam says his wife, the wife says the serpent. But nevertheless, when it's all said and done, this is what God did. Adam and Eve, feeling embarrassed and ashamed and sad in the position that they found themselves, naked and afraid, in need of covering, and they went to do the best they can to cover up with what they had available. And God's response to lift that burden, because they didn't have anything that was adequate to protect them, because now sin exposed, make something that was pure, that was perfect. Nakedness, it was perfect in the garden. And here it is, this beautiful thing that had no stigma. All of a sudden, the minute sin happened, the minute Adam ate, I should say, their eyes were open to evil. And something that was pure and wholesome and good, just like God, because that's who they were, God's children, just like him. They were naked before God, nothing to hide, naked before themselves, nothing to hide. And now here they are, in need of covering, in need of a covering, because they are ashamed. And God graciously came up with a plan, a good plan, but nevertheless it was still a sad thing that God had to do. Because for the first time, God had to kill one of his creation. He had to kill an animal for the first time.